Well, I just finished a recording of me saying a bunch of stuff, and it's going to get deleted. Um, Started getting a little bit morose, melancholy, and I didn't like it. So, and I said some things, true things, and it's not the time. I might write about some of it later, or it might get deleted too. I haven't written it yet, so I haven't decided whether to delete it or not. I'll look at it later. But I haven't written it yet. But the thoughts are there. So I don't even know why I'm bothering doing this. I guess I'm not done talking yet. Something from the beginning of the video, before it started turning, as I did go for a run, I'd taken a while off because I'd re-injured my ankle a little bit. And so first time back out, in close to a week and a half, and got 27, 23, so probably about 3 miles. And I felt pretty good about it. I had to stop myself because I was like, oh, I'm starting to get a little sensitive, so I had to, for the benefit of the doubt, just go ahead and walk the rest of the way back, just to be safe. Didn't want to do damage. And then I guess the other thing I didn't mention in the other video that's going to get deleted is that my downstairs neighbor, our resident, I don't know what you want to call her, advisor, who just lives here, and she never was in the best of health, and probably in her 70s, I think, but she's supposed to be, I don't know why she's here. But anyway, the representative to make sure that we're doing okay, I don't know. And anyway, she had an accident, and she fell down her porch stairs last night when she was taking her dog outside for a walk. And those stairs were dangerous. And she has a history of diabetes, and also a history of being forgetful and not taking her medication. And so in one of her stupors, she lost her balance and fell down those stairs, and twisted her ankle and hurt her back. And yeah, and that all happened last night. And yeah, I was completely unaware of it all happening because I was already at work. And so, good times, good times. And she was in charge of running our what became once a month house meetings. So we're just not going to have those anymore. She probably will not be returning. She'll have to be in assisted living. So for at least a while, I guess. I have no idea. And her little dog too. Yes, I did just do that. So anyway, and in other news, there is no other news. Though I did get surprised by something that was off script. I was like, that's not supposed to happen. And because I know, obviously. I got referenced, at least I think I did, because no one uses that word. And yeah, it was yeah, and I'm not going to say it here. But I complimented somebody and caught them off guard, and with a word. And the compliment, I guess, but the word, I think, really caught their attention because it's not a well-used word. It's a forgotten word. But it was the word that, it was the only one that made sense. It was the most accurate word. I'm trying to be efficient with my words and have them mean what they mean, and getting better at vocalizing it. Written, I have time to see things, but, anyway, so in speech, in practice, it's a little bit more difficult. But anyway, and this was a couple of months ago, and I saw a post that said something about like it was one of those meme posts where like millions of people respond to for whatever reason. I have no idea why people respond to those. And it was like, what was the most flattering compliment? What was the most something? It was the most. What was the nicest thing that somebody's ever said to you that was flattering and meant as a compliment? You know, because for me it was just unintentional. I just said what I thought, and but they took it. You know, it's like wow, and it's like so she referenced what I said, and unless more than one person had said it to her, which was totally possible, but I just thought that was cool. If it was me, you know, anything to do with me, because a lot of times, you know, it's like I just naturally assume that nothing's about me. I try to invent things and invent ways to make it about me, but then it's like, oh yeah, that's right, nothing's about me. You know, so it's easier that way for me. It's just nothing's about me, nothing's in regards to me. It's about somebody else. And it's like, you know, if anything's ever about me, you really have to smack me in the face to get my attention, because I just assume it's about somebody else. So, and that's what makes this whole other situation, the one that I know nothing about, really difficult to fathom. It's because it's not about me. So anything I understand, I don't understand. So it's like if anything's trying to be told to me, I don't get it. If there's inlaid, I don't understand it. You know, so if there's any, if it appears like I know, I don't. If it sounds like I understand, I don't. It's purely coincidence. I don't have any ability other than what I sense. And I have a really good imagination. A very sensing imagination, where I can place myself, you know, into other people's perspectives and try to understand from, you know, because I share a lot of the same experiences, so I can draw off of my own experiences and infer a lot. I think that's what I do. And the imagination part, you know, I don't know, you know, like I say, like you can't meet the person that writes, because the person that writes is doing something. I don't know. But, you know, you go into that, you know, trance or hypnotic state, and I don't know what happens. But it takes me a while to get into it, and it takes me a while to get out of it, and I can't draw. I can't just, it's not like on command. You know, it has to be, I don't know. But things have to happen to make it possible or something. I'm not sure. But I know that there are things that, you know, make it so it's impossible. You know, so when I just get stressed out by just this, that, and the other, and there's too much going on. And anyway. It can be facilitated, but it can it usually just gets interrupted. So I don't know. Anyway, I guess I've gone on long enough. I didn't really have anything to say. Yeah, but I guess the main thing is that I really do miss the conversation I was having, and maybe this is just part of it. You know, I haven't been around for this time of the year, so maybe this is just the natural, like, separation of, like, conversations come and go, and it's like, you know, see what happens. You know, I plan on just sticking around. I don't really have anything else going on, so, and it's not just because of that, but, you know, it's a really good conversation. You know, and it's like developed a whole, you know, at least from my perspective, it has like a whole history to it, and timeline, and don't see any reason to let it go. Unless it was becoming too difficult or challenging or inappropriate or inconvenient or demanding. Possibly. I don't know what it's... I have no idea who I'm talking to or how they think, really. I'm just being myself. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm not, maybe I'm too much and not enough, or not the right person. Or maybe they thought they were talking to somebody else. Nope. They were talking to me the whole time. Sometimes they get a different version, but mostly they're just talking to me. And so, sorry to disappoint. If that's the case, which I don't know. I don't know much. But I did have fun. And it was like a highlight of my past year. That's kind of sad, but I'm sorry. But I really enjoyed the conversation, and it was something I looked forward to. And at least from my perspective, it was it was an enjoyable challenge, and very rigorous of an intellectual exercise in thought, in memory, and just it was really fun. And it really woke me up and got me thinking about a lot of things that I might not have, might have taken me a while longer to figure out, and got me in touch with some other feelings that it might have taken me a little bit longer to figure out. I would have figured it out eventually, but it really, it's like, and the assertiveness and being assertive, and that helps. Just knowing that it's okay. That I am okay to represent myself and stand up for myself, and it's like I'm not the only one, and I'm not alone, and it's okay to, be passionate, and also okay to have murderous rage, just keep it in check, but it's still okay. But yeah, so I've learned a lot, I think. So thank you. Thank you. So it feels good to tell people directly, indirectly, what you think, how you think. I like it because it leaves less room for miscommunication, misperception, misinterpretation. Because I get lost so much. And I need people to tell me. And so it's one of the drawbacks of me. It's like I don't understand so much. And it's like if people don't tell me exactly, I don't know. It leaves me guessing. Sometimes I guess right. I don't know. But then sometimes people tell me exactly what they think, and it's like, oh, I don't like that. So maybe that's what I ran into. It's like I was too honest. Dang it, I shouldn't have been honest. No, I got to be true to myself. So if it was inconvenient that I felt certain ways, then I'm sorry, not sorry. And people can get over themselves. I get over myself all the time. About feeling this way or that. It's like I'll get over it. So I can, I don't know if other people are as flexible and versatile with their feelings. I've had to be. I've been taught in many fashions to be versatile and flexible in my understanding of the reality in which I find myself. Not comfortably so. It's been extremely painful, many times, many times. Devastating. Yeah. Wouldn't wish it on anybody. Nope. But I go on. So, and it's probably, a lot of times it's accidental. People don't understand exactly how I'm perceiving and how I'm thinking and feeling. So it's not intentional, but it still happens. So that's why I'm very careful about what I expose myself to, because I will just run with it. And it's like, whoa, back up. So anyway, I'm just rambling now. So there aren't any hard feelings, and anywhere about anything towards anyone. I'm just on my own, and it's kind of just how it is. It's kind of just better that way for me, for everyone else. That I monitor myself, and I pose no threat. So I keep my dangerous thinking to myself. It's probably better that way, Yeah. No one knows the half of it. Mm. So, anyway, I'm gonna go now. Seems like a good time. Yeah, I might post this one. Or delete it. No one watches these anyway.